Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you are all having a very lovely Wednesday. I am sorry about last night. I had a really rough day at work yesterday. I'll probably talk more about it later, but to sort of make a long story short, they have kind of doubled our workload because they feel like we're not doing enough during the downtime between enrollment periods. So it's fine. I did my first round of it today, and it really is not as bad as I was worried it was going to be, but it is a thing, and I was pretty stressed out about it. But I'm feeling better today. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's just not going to be fun, but it's also not like life-threatening. So that's kind of the energy for that. But yes, so I am back. We are playing some more Palea today. What else do I have to catch you up on? I have managed to words in my brain. I have managed to get all of our alerts fixed up, so that's very exciting. I have the final sounds for most of the alerts. The only alerts that I have that I'm not like fully satisfied with yet are just the alerts for tips and bits, like when like cheers with bits and that kind of thing. I will get that eventually. I just don't know what sound to use yet. So, and right now that's not really relevant anyway, because I'm not even affiliate yet, so people can't really send me bits anyway. But when we get there, I'll have something better whipped up. But basically, and then also I can hear my own alerts now, because before I did not have it set up to where I could hear alerts. I did just realize I don't have alerts on, or like a source for them when we're in the just chatting mode. So I should definitely update that so that I have that available for whenever you guys someday we're all talking in the just chatting mode. But anyway, I have those setups. That's good. What other things? I'm excited but weirded out that I have another day off tomorrow because I don't feel like I'm supposed to, but it's, it is whatever. But the thing that is annoying me, I got an email today from my apartment complex being like, we're coming by your house at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning to check the fire extinguishers, which I'm like, I'm glad they're doing safety checks on the fire extinguishers. I wish they would have told me a week ago. And also, why did it have to be my day off? And also, like, 9 a.m. is obviously not that early. Like, it's kind of early, but it's not that early. But I like to sleep in on my days off because I don't get to on my work days. So I'm just a little mad, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I'm just like salty, but oh my God, I'm trying not to drink through both of my water bottles before like the first hour stream's over. I'm already halfway through one of them, but apparently I guess when I'm streaming, I guess I'm a little nervous, so I get very thirsty. So I'm just downing my juices left and right. But okay, Palea. So I was completely right. They were going to do a patch yesterday. They have apparently run into some issues with it, and they cannot release it today, or like yesterday, not even till like next week. So that's fine. We have a ton of quests to catch up on here. We'll go ahead and like get rolling with that while I talk. We have a ton of quests to catch up on. We have friendship to do. We have our house makeover to prep for. So we have things to do. It's not like we don't. So it just will be, today will be patchless behavior as we're trying to kind of like get everything sorted out. So that is sort of the energy for today. Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to adjust my monitors because they are very bright because the weather was very bipolar today and popping back and forth between rainy and sunny. Okay, here we go. All right, so Updates. Oh, I guess I need to update you guys on what I got from the Maji Market. So technically the Maji Market is still going, but like I'm finished with it. I'm satisfied. So we got the wishing trees. We technically got these like last week, but I just have not like put them down before now. I think they're really pretty. Like, I think they're really pretty. We got one from finishing that last quest with Zeki and everything. And then we got another one because they just did it as like a login bonus gift over the what was supposed to be the last few days of Maji Market. So we got those. So that is exciting. Like I said, it's still technically happening right now. Like they still are running it because they haven't been able to push the next patch up yet, or like the next patch out yet. But I'm kind of done. I'm a little hot potted out, if that makes any sense. Like I played so much hot pot trying to get everything that I wanted to get that I kind of am like, over it now. So no more Maji Market for us. I think I'm finished. Lunar New Year was fantastic. So as well, I did manage to get enough tickets. I got all of the gold star versions of the food. And so in particular, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was last week that we were trying to use the remaining tickets that we had to get the gold star food so we could display them in our houses. And I got like 14 taiyaki and I didn't get any gold star. And I was like, man, my luck is terrible on that. It's not luck. The taiyaki's broken. You can't get a gold star taiyaki from Zeki for some reason. I don't know why. They said it's busted. They weren't able to fix it. So I went through and in like the space of like 3,000 tickets managed to almost immediately get all of the other gold star food. So we have that here that I can show you guys. We got this. We got these the other day while we were playing, but this is one of them. I forget what it's called. They're very aesthetic. My last thumbnail for the last week's stream was very photogenic. I am obsessed with this little fish. It's like Nyangao or something like that. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I apologize. Nyangao. Yeah, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that correctly, but I'm obsessed with it. It is so cute. It's made out of like rice dough, but I just love the way that they painted it like a little koi fish. Like I'm completely, look at his little tail. I'm like completely in love with it. I'm like mildly obsessed. This is gonna be one of my favorite like pieces of furniture, I guess, for a while. Here is all the Maji Market food. So hold on, again, zoom in. Oh, hold on. That's just me accidentally. Okay, I'm taking photos. It's fine. So I got these rice ball things. I also got these almond cookies. I got this really interesting like braided food. I got Reth's like dumpling rolls. I got a couple of rolls from Reth actually. And then I got one of my other favorites, I think, Delilah's 8 treasure rice. So it looks like that's like rice with like a whole bunch of different like yummy foods and stuffings in it and stuff. So I'm kind of in love with that. Hold on, sorry, I'm relayering my windows to make sure I'm not missing anything from anybody. But yeah, I got all the food. So that actually was way less painful than I thought it was going to. So it has gone in the dinner section of our IKEA until we can make a more established thing for them. So that is kind of the tea on that. I think that's all the Maji Market updates I've got for you. I don't really think that I've got anything else in particular I need to update you on. We can just go ahead and start gardening. Just also that I'm really happy that I finally got my big Maji plushie. It feels like it's so fun that like I started playing this game back. I mean, we were playing this game on stream back last fall when they did the first Maji Market and I wasn't able to get it back then. And now we've got him, the big boy. Look at him. He's so, I mean, like, I love going in camera mode sometimes. The details, he's so cute. Look at him. I just love him. That might be, honestly, potentially thumbnail this week for YouTube because he's just really cute. I love him. Fashion baby. Anyway, so we're going to garden and I'll catch you up on some of the stuff that's kind of been going on. So I keep talking about it, but the big goals that we have right now are just going to be that's 2 corn that we need, 3 corn that we need. Okay. Some of the big goals that we need to accomplish right now are to up our friendship with people and keep doing friendship quests. And we also have like a bunch of world quests and stuff that we haven't done yet either. That's sort of what I'm currently working on. Oh my goodness. The whole apple tree just went. Incredible. Well, we'll replant that in a moment. Or do I want to? So I've been thinking about how I want to plan a farm for us eventually. Like I want to set up the farm for us officially. Do we want to go ahead and take the plunge on that? You know what? We might actually do that. That's, can I tell you something crazy? Like I want to do something a little crazy maybe. And I want to so I'm going to clear out these plots completely so that we can rearrange all of them because they're kind of set up like this, but you can kind of, yeah, I'm going to need to like clear the plots to kind of be able to do what I need to. I've seen the way that people have arranged them. Like I need to look up the online gardening thing because there's a way to arrange them all in a row to where they're not like weirdly staggered like this. I just need to like figure out exactly what. So maybe I guess we'll just not replant and then we can maybe kind of, I'll go in. There's a Palea farm planner online. And so maybe I will go in and kind of play around with that and see if I can't get a good layout going. We've got these onions. I don't think we'll throw the 2 in there. We didn't pick up any onions this time. So yeah, big goals currently are kind of just to keep working on the quests, the friendship quests. I also am kind of currently working on getting all of the furniture recipes because I've been talking about how I want to do a really big furniture overhaul. That's like a really big goal of mine, is to do a like big house decorating stream where we go through and we decorate the house from top to bottom and really get everything kind of set up permanently. And so that's something that I've been looking forward to for a hot minute. And so that's kind of something that we're working on right now. But I want to be able to have the vast majority, at least, of the furniture recipes available to me before I do that. So I'm kind of trying to gather. Honestly, at this point, it's not a matter of skill. It's a matter of materials. I don't have quite enough materials for everything. So I've been kind of saving up and working on getting all of that set up. So that's kind of, is this not the carrots? Oh, this was rice. Rice goes in here and we're all good. Well, I'll do these 10 and then we'll do rice. I keep my stock up. So I try to keep my seed storage up so that it's not empty. This one is empty. I want to run, I think, cotton. Yeah, we'll run the cotton in here. I need to make like a ton of cotton so that we can start making fabric. That's one of the things I'm kind of like missing in seed storage. So, okay, so we'll just leave the farms alone from now. It's gonna feel really weird having them kind of naked. But we'll kind of just leave the farms alone and then rework the garden. That might be something I do off stream, might be something we do on stream. I'll just kind of figure out. There is a whole garden planner that you can go in and kind of like plan stuff out. Cause for a while now there's ways to do it to min-max it to where it's like, you know, maximum efficiency and they all like give each other boosts and stuff. So, we will water and, fertilize what's there though, so that can just keep growing and clearing out. That'll feel so weird having them all be naked. I haven't had them be naked since the very, very first time I laid them down. So I also want to put them in a slightly different location. I want to like move them up maybe. And that's also something I kind of have to like figure out where I want to stick them. I want to maybe scooch them down this away a little bit, like more centered around this end of the field. Just scoot everything back a little bit, maybe make it my own little location. I mean, honestly, if we're being completely frank with ourselves, we may or may not be about to make like 18 of these incredible, not gazebos, but actually I was intending anyway, they gave a patch teaser on, Discord. Give me 1 second. So they gave us a patch teaser on Discord. Or wait, was it on Instagram that it was? Yeah, they gave us a patch teaser on Instagram, and I don't think they gave us anything on Discord that I can just like link to really quickly. Okay, so anyway, they gave us a teaser on Discord because they were trying to let us know what they're working on and like what's coming in the next patch. And one of the things that's coming is my brain keeps wanting to call them pergolas. They're, oh my god, atrium's the wrong word, pergola is the wrong word. Anyway, they're overhangs. They're pole barns. They have like a roof and leggies, but no walls. So that is that's something that they're going to be giving us, and I might just make like 12 of them because I honestly really like the idea of having them as a place to kind of stick our stuff that's in progress, like our progress, like all of these like hoppers and things like that. I feel like that would be a really good place to do that. So we might just be getting 12 of those next time. We still have to get the materials to build them, so that might be kind of a bit of a pain, but like we'll at least have them available to us. So where did I have the onions? Did that just end up? I need to make one more seed maker, I think, because now that we have the bok choy and the Napa cabbage, we have a little bit more than what I have room for in my seed makers. So that's a thing. Oh yes, we need to, sorry, I ticked over to 6 a.m. while I was talking, so a bunch of stuff grew. Let's put down this fertilizer. Okay. You can't fertilize and, oh, I guess it spent it. I was like, surely you can't fertilize a plot that isn't tilled. Wait, does it spend it? It does spend it. That feels cheap. It shouldn't spend it if, like, it shouldn't use it if it's not, you know, it doesn't exist, like it's not tilled. That's a little annoying. Okay, we have those down. So yeah, I can finally get rid of this absolutely hideous tent. I've had this since the very beginning, and we need to replace it with something a little bit better. And I've never really been 100% sure what I wanted to put there, but now we can kind of do a little atrium pergola thing instead. So I think that will be good. Oh, we have another weed. 911, I'm calling the weed. Hi, Silver. Amy showed us some technical difficulties, but Amy was MIA. How did Wednesday? How have you been doing? How's work been? That work is actually why I was MIA yesterday. I am sorry about that. They stressed me out yesterday. They decided, so the tea, I won't like go too hard on it, but basically the tea is that they decided to double our workload because they feel like we're not doing enough during the like downtime, which at the end of the day has ended up being like I thought it was going to be a disaster. It's not as bad as I thought, but it did make me salty. So I was just kind of stressed out yesterday, but I'm doing a lot better today. The rest did me good. So I'm salty that I'm stubbornly trying to stream 4 days a week just because I enjoy it. But oh, we have a letter. We just got a letter. How do they double it? I mean, you can only do one call time. Outbound calling. Outbound calling. So specifically, not to like get too detailed into it, but basically they are doing a advertising campaign where it's like an online form that people fill out to get us to call them back. They technically did it over the busy season as well, and they had me do some of them at the time, and it was a mess. Most of the people I called were like, I have no idea who you are. Why are you talking to me? Yeah, you bother the old people. Yeah, and it's basically, it's cold calling practically, and half the people are like not even the right age, or they don't have Medicare. Half the people don't even live in our area, and then half of them are like, who are you? I never asked you to call me. So they're just blocking out an hour or two of my day for me to just cold call people, which is not my favorite, but I'll live. My only solace is that they may stop doing it because it's been turning out really bad numbers. Like only 1 in 100 people actually want to sign up, which is really bad, like marketing wise. So yeah, it's real rough. Like the conversion rate's real bad. So they may stop it. Yeah, and money, because they have to pay for like the advertising and stuff. So I'm kind of hoping that we may be able to convince them not to do it anymore, but it just kind of freaked me out yesterday. So that was what happened yesterday. But other than that, I'm doing really good. We got Zeki. Chain gave us another wish ticket, but we don't really need that. We might just toss it. So I got this letter from Jel. Dear Amy, is it true that you were one to suggest Kenyatta as my protege? I have to tell you that she is ill-equipped for the role as any as I've ever seen. When I tried to teach her to sew, she told me she's really more of a big picture person and prefers to have the others do menial labor. Since she's arrived, my days have been as much of a waking nightmare as my nights. Help. That is Kenyatta's level 3 quest, so we're going to go do that in a minute. They need to find a way to clone Amy, the Amy army. You don't want a million of me. It would be way too chaotic. Infinitely too chaotic. Oh my God. Oscillating between getting into everything all of the time chaotically and then nerves. It would just be like back and forth. So, but how have you been? But we haven't chatted in a little bit. So has everything been going good for you at work? How's my weekend? How's my week been? Just in general, I'm doing fair. There's been there's usually drama in my life, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. So I am happy to be here and be streaming and be hanging out and stuff. Let me see. Sorry, I'm getting some mushrooms and stuff. We might have to I might have to actually get around to fixing the capture card, the Switch capture card, just because Dreamlight has an update out, and I'm like, we might play some of it. So that's you know, you might actually finally get us to get everybody to or get me to fix it for once. It's normal for me. You're excited. Winter's almost over. Me too. A little worried about, you know, the ocean temperatures, but other than that, no, I'm glad that things are warming up a little bit. The weather's actually been really crazy around here for some reason. We had like, it was oscillating between sunshine today, and then we had like a really violent rainstorm come through out of nowhere, and like really strong winds that almost like blew the house down. and then that only lasted for like 15 minutes, and then it was gone again. Go to the garden. I did go to the garden last week. I was feeling a little bit like exhausted last week, so I wasn't like, I didn't have as much fun at the garden as I would have liked to, but I was very deeply appreciative that I got to go, because it was very like, it was relaxing. It was what I needed. I was like, I don't want to leave. So I want to be able to go more often. Oh, this guy, I don't think you were there for this stream, Silver. This guy, this Matt Kenley, the local governor, was like, oh, I told one of my constituents that they didn't have to give extra stuff for taxes, but oh no, I just realized that I'd get embarrassed in front of my sister if I didn't pay the taxes, so I'll have to evict them unless you help me. And I was like, no, Kenley, I will gut him. I will gut you. Do not test me. I have a strong sense of justice, and that's a big no-no. Okay, tonight's big goal is to work on quest-related stuff, so. Yeah, for real. He won South Carolina, I'm shocked. I'm not. He's gonna win all of the conservative ticket. That's just what's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. And then Biden will place first in the primaries, and then that's just gonna be what it's gonna be. It's an inevitability. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's really fair. I didn't actually think about that. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That her state, South Carolina. Well, that was a little bit of a shocker. Yeah, not to like get too like dark about like political stuff, like, because I typically try to keep it fairly lighthearted. But I think a lot of the big change is going to be happening over the next few years, I guess, is going to be more locally related than federally related. So like a really big thing that happened is that someone who the parents of a school shooter just got convicted of criminal neglect, and like they're holding them legally accountable, which is huge. That's never happened before. So I think a lot of the change is going to start to happen more locally, as like local governments are trying to push for things to be even slightly more normal than they have been. So I think a lot of that, if my intuition says we might have more local states. Oh, and another really big fascinating thing is that Georgia is currently in the process of voting on a anti-doxing law, which is actually really huge. They would basically give really harsh punishments for someone who doxed people. And like they get like really specific about the definition of doxing, and like basically would put that kind of stuff in place. And I've always said, like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I've always said Georgia is one of these really weird undercover, like, we're shockingly actually fairly progressive when it comes to our legal system in Georgia, and a lot of like the rules that we have here. It's kind of sneaky because Georgia is very conservative, so like a lot of that kind of thing they do kind of behind the conservatives' backs so that people don't get mad at them. But like, you'd be surprised at how conservative how progressive Georgia actually can be with like our legal stuff and like our rules and things like that. It's kind of part of the reason why I actually really like living here, is because of that kind of thing. Oh, our storage is almost full. Well, oopsies. Didn't even realize. So I'm keeping an eye on these. So we're gonna be, when they introduce the little pergola things next week, we need money to buy them. So I'm going to assume it will never get enforced if something major happens. Actually, you'd be surprised. Georgia can be pretty intense about enforcing that kind of thing. Like they enforce the hands-free law in Georgia. They have a hands-free law when you're driving, and they enforce that pretty strictly. So, you know, you might be surprised. So one of our other goals is, like I've been mentioning, I'm trying to get all of the furniture crafting recipes so that whenever we are ready to like go through and decorate our house really hardcore, we have everything unlocked so that we know what we're doing. And like I know what all my options are. So I'm kind of trying to go through and do that. And you can only unlock like the next part of the recipe by doing a previous recipe. So that's kind of how what are we missing from this? It's always fiber. How are we always out of plant fiber? I never have enough plant fiber for some reason. So anyway, I'm not trying to think about election stuff too much personally, just because I'm stressed out about it, but it's okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, that wall cabinet's kind of cute. I really like the furniture a lot, and I'm looking forward. So next week, whenever they get around to it, the next patch they're pushing out is going to have a whole bunch of new furniture options. So that's really exciting. There's like a nautical themed furniture that they're working on. So I am very looking for that. Oh, that tea set's really cute. I'm really impressed with a lot of the things that they have here. Yeah, I'll be excited when winter's over. The weather's been weird, so that's been kind of strange. And as part of me does wish it was at least a little bit colder here over the winter. It didn't really it got cold for a little while, but not like consistently. It kept popping back up every single time there was any rain. We've also had a ton of rain on and off all winter, and that's been kind of crazy. Oh, we're out of focus again. Let me see. Yum. But it'll be nice to be able to be out whenever we are outside for it to be pleasant. So I'm looking forward to that at least. Industrial sink. I'm just going through. I've been trying to kind of off-stream farm a little bit for materials so that we can have enough materials to build all this furniture. I've been doing a pretty good job of it, but there's some like really specific materials that I don't have on hand, so I kind of am just going through and making what I can when I can. So you get 100 babies. I'm teasing. No, because I keep missing my dang Tuesday stream. We're not even done with the garden yet. The garden that we started but on Valentine's Day, we're not even done with that yet. I want to finish it because I'm looking forward to going through and patting it out with a bunch of flowers and stuff because that was making me really happy, but we're not even done with the garden yet. So not yet. I have to make one of these because they're so dang pretty. God, the Moonstruck furniture is really gorgeous, honestly. Yes, chickie fillet tonight. We are absolutely doing. What do we need for that? Oh, just pallium. That's really cool. I'm looking forward. We're gonna do a big decorating stream at some point where I go through and like lay out all my decorations and stuff. So, but yeah, Chick-fil-A tonight for sure. And then I think Friday we'll be having the chicken, chicken sheet pan meals. So like veggies and chicken. So, oh yeah, I am over here salty because my apartment complex decided to email me today to be like, we're coming to your house at 9 a.m. tomorrow to come check on do our 6-month rotation check on your fire extinguisher, like safety check. And I'm like, on the one hand, while I am happy that they're making sure our fire extinguisher is good to go, did it have to be on my day off? And did it have to be at 9 a.m? Like 9 a.m. is not super late. It's just I like to sleep in on my days off because I don't get to sleep in during the week. So it's me being like, so I'm just a little salty about that, but it'll be okay. Like, put your pets up. I'm like, oh my God, I will. Make sure Jade's up or sweeping around the house that's clean. Like, you know. No. I mean, like, I could if it was dire, but like they're like we're beginning our rounds at 9 a.m. and we're starting at your like the building 100. I'm out of the state for business. I mean, like, They would be like, your pet should have been put up then, and we would just enter without you being there. So like, it'll be fine. It won't kill me. It just means I'll have to be up earlier than I would have liked to, which like, I'll try to take a good nap tomorrow afternoon, but lately my naps have been like interrupted, which has been kind of annoying. I guess I can make this nightstand. We're almost out of pallium. There, just a bench. Oh, that's a dining table. Can we make that one? No. Pallium. Yeah, I figured. Like, it'll be fine. It's not going to kill me. I just have to be up earlier than I would have liked to. So that's just going to be, it's going to be how it's going to be. We are almost out of room for all the furniture we've been crafting. So that's like a little bit of a problem. It's fine. Just our IKEA needs another room. Oh my goodness. Look at how big that big boy is. It's a jungle in here. I will 100% unapologetically when we make this place, like the final version of it, I will fill this entire place with plants. You cannot stop me. No one can stop me from filling the entire building with plants. Can I put that on top of the food? I can. Incredible. They did say, excitement, they did say in the next update, they're adding a bunch of kitchen clutter, like plates and stuff and like cups. You know, that will be nice. Yeah, we need a whole other room to our IKEA because we're getting completely filled up. We've got this chess table thing that they have. This really interesting, like, side cabinet thing. I'm just gonna start sticking things in the middle of the floor now. Okay, there we go. And then we need, hey, that's somewhere to put those. And then we can put this besides our very pretty, I think this actually might be the final bed that we use. This Valley Sunrise bed. I got it from Zeki's like furniture or like thing. And I freaking love, it's so pretty. It's really nice. And then this amazing Moonstruck chair, which I'm completely in love with. Oh, you know what? Actually, we can recolor furniture now. So maybe, because I'm like, the blue's fine. Oh, you can make different colors. Okay, see, the thing is, they make it to where you can recolor things, and I appreciate that, but I don't know if I like that very much. Like, the color palettes are a little funky. Like, I appreciate that they have different color palettes, but they're all kind of, like, weird. I wish that they were maybe a little bit different, basically. So, like, we'll have to play around with it and see if we want to, like, color palette things differently in the future. But at least for now, I think the original colors look the best. So, got that. We've got a big pot. Oh, a little pot. Little pot. There we go. And then our big cabinet that we don't have space for. Sure. We'll just make a furniture maze. Don't worry about it. I mean, there is, listen, I have to agree. There is something weirdly appealing about the cluttercore of it all. Like, it is very cluttercore energy, and I'm kind of living for that. I just want to make it a little bit more like purposeful cluttercore versus like an IKEA threw up in here cluttercore. So, okay. The big thing we got to do tonight is be friends with people. Also, I think I need to pull some gemstones out because I need to pay people to be my friend. I have a couple citrines and I have a couple garnets and okay, so I have more stuff than I thought I did. That's good. Tripping hazards not OSHA safe. Yeah. I mean, fantasy worlds are hardly ever OSHA safe. You know what I mean? Like, very rarely, if ever, OSHA safe. Do I have any other gemstones? I think that's all I've got. So I'll kind of just take them for now. Yeah, once you start getting to a high enough level with the villagers, it can be really hard to like tip over into that like level 4 friendship with them because it takes a long time. So I simply bribe them with gems. Be like, here's some money. Will you be my friend? That's the energy. Oh, I also, by the way, Silver, I have stream alerts fully set up now, so that's exciting, and I can actually hear them. I had them for a little while, but I didn't have that to where I could hear them because I just didn't have that set up yet. So now I can, which is exciting. Yeah, so that'll be fun little discoveries that people can do whenever stream alerts go off. Not those kind of like for follows and things like that. That kind of stream alerts. I do need to set up bots though in the future to be able to Y and stuff would be really handy. So that is going to be a future goal, but I just don't really have it done yet. There we go. Yes, I will give you a citrine, sir. Hey! Oh.
Man, I need to catch
that up the romance? Why didn't it up the friendship? Did it up the romance? It ticked the romance over. Oh, no, it upped the friendship. Okay, wait. That's Ashura. Talk to the villager, do the mail. Let's see, can we do it now? Okay. No, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to check the mail. That's fine. We can do that. Yeah, no, it'll be for like follows and raids and things like that. The raid especially is kind of a little secret. I don't know if it's gone off since I've changed it, but the raid music is fun. So, did not mean to do that. I wanted to talk to Kenyatta. I heard you were terrorizing Gel. So about that path, yeah, no, me and clothing just don't mix. Jill tried to explain the difference between Chanel and chiffon, and I almost fell asleep standing. And then I couldn't even get the stupid needle threading. Well, you could try cooking. Now, I don't think that stuff's really for me. I was thinking maybe I'd try mining instead. Najumi gets to play with explosives all day, and she seems to like it. Plus, and you didn't hear this from me, but Hodari's like really hot. Listen, girl, everyone thinks Hodari is hot. That is not exclusive to you. Everybody, when they first started playing Palia, and you have to walk up to your plot for the first time, and Hodari's like, hey, and you're like, oh my God. But then you find out that he's really sad and has a dead wife, and that just sort of takes a lot of the wind out of the sails for a lot of people. I like mining. It's calming, as long as it's not boring. I just need to convince the Pavels to teach me. They won't take me seriously if I don't already have my own pick. You think you can get me some materials to make one? Sure. What do you need? To make a pick? Why can't you just buy one? Your mom's rich. Iron bar and heartwood. That's not hard. I have that. God, I have to remember who had what gemstone as I go around handing gemstones out. Hold on, sorry. Palia Villagers Starstones. There is a guide. Hold on, I gotta zoom in. Quartz is chain Tish. Tish is good. Yeah, no, the raid music in particular is my own personal little touch. I mostly just went with stuff that I like, like things that I enjoy. I got a few new things that I think you really like. Okay, let's give you a, oh my God, it was a quartz, right? Yes, I didn't want to be messing this up. There we go. Yes. Besides the fire extinguisher expression, what else do you plan to do with your day off? Tomorrow, absolutely nothing if I can help it. I'm kind of making Thursdays my like absolutely chill and try to recover my energy day. It's Mondays, like Sundays and Mondays that I tend to do more things with. Delilah and Sifu gets Garnet. Yeah, it's way more like on my, is she still here? She is good. On my Mondays and Sundays is when I try to do more, but I've just been so busy that, oh, hey, we dinged with her anyway, but we'll give her the Garnet anyway. There you go.
If you ever need a hand.
There you go, Sifu. But yeah, on my days off, I really am energy recovering. The Saturday shopping, I am liking the Saturday shopping way more than I could. I do get a little bit grumpy that I have to like, that's my 3-day in a row stint. And so I'm like, oh, I have to work again tomorrow. And then that's the day that is like the staggered day. So I work by myself that day. Kaylin and I work across from each other. But it feels weird sometimes working by myself when I'm used to having someone else there. And then it feels weird. Mondays are her day that I'm off and she's working at the same time, like by herself. So it can feel strange. But the Saturday shopping is a way better choice just overall because it means I get better rest on Thursdays. So much preferred. I'm just stressed about the maintenance men specifically and like them coming and doing the check. Where is Delilah? Oh, she's at the store. I didn't realize. I'm stressed about them coming doing the check because specifically, they at least tell me with this apartment complex, when I lived in my college apartment, when I was still in college, they would come in and do random inspections. Also because I lived with 3 roommates and we were all like not friends. Like, not that we hated each other, but it was just like, we weren't like personal friends. We just were all like roommates and not like, we didn't know each other super well. sometimes someone would schedule like maintenance and I didn't know. And so there was many times where the maintenance men would come in unannounced. Like they would bang on the door. It's not like they like came in and like didn't tell anybody, but they would show up when I wasn't like aware they were coming, bang super loudly on the door and like come in and like just run around. And it was me being like, I don't know what's going on. And there's many times where I was taking a nap and they came over when I was taking a nap, scared the absolute daylights out of me. So I just get stressed because I've had bad experiences, I guess, from having my house entered whenever I like wasn't aware it was going to happen or was like prepared for it. So I just get nervous, but it's okay. It's not going to kill me. It just is me being like, eh. So I'm still getting kind of used to having a little bit better of a rapport. The maintenance men that we have here, they are nice. Also, I didn't like the maintenance men very much that were at my old apartment complex. This one, these guys are way better. They're very nice. And we've had a couple things break. And they had to like be over for like a long period of time fixing them. So, they're nice, but it just, I get nervous. So I think I'll feel better someday in the future whenever, I'm paying someone to come over and fix my house, because then I'm a customer. So like, it's like an interaction and interchange. So a little bit less stressful that way, I think, but we still have 2 quartz and 2 jaspers. I'm just going around handing out my bribery. Do I have to be friends with Kenley? I'm not giving Kenley a jasper. I'll give Nio a jasper, but I'm not going to give Kenley a... We are, but also like, you know how landlords are. Like the landlord's paying them and not us, so...
Kenyatta around?
Oh, how'd things go with Kenyatta and your mom? Oh, they hate me. Somehow I managed to mess up both things. We lost the competition and I was an hour late to the concert. Your mom doesn't hate you. Maybe not, but she's pretty disappointed. I thought I could make things work if I'd just been faster or smarter or something. I want to make them both happy. Guess I just have to try harder. Thanks for checking in, but I better get back to work. Nio, you're so Ken. He's so like nice, but like doofy. I'm sorry, Eloise. Are we in your way? Oh my God. Bye. Whoa, my God. This game and its glitches
Next time, let's
are something sometimes. Off she goes. I'm actually surprised they don't allow you to leave the fire extinguisher outside the door. Yeah, that would kind of be... I think that would make too much sense, frankly. Oh, I was going to give you a gemstone. But yeah, I think that would make just way too much sense.
Oh, I'm up.
Like just to be able to leave it outside so they don't have to come in.
Huh?
That would be way too intelligent.
Up on the round ball scores for me?
Nobody does that kind of thing nowadays. No one's smart about things. Let's see. And then Najuma. She's all the way out there. I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, we need to bring Kenyatta some materials, so we'll do that. Sorry, I have to make sure my windows are arranged correctly, because I can see I have the Twitch chat open in one tab, and then on my streaming software I have my combined chat, because Twitch doesn't allow me to show the Twitch and YouTube chat. And I just want to make sure that's always up so I don't catch a YouTube message if one ever came through. Someday. She has to build a pickaxe. I feel like, again, ma'am, your mom's rich. You could just buy one. I mean, I guess maybe her mom wouldn't support purchasing her pickaxe. Any quality white van content update? No, it's just been kind of being. There was something weird going on in the neighborhood the other day. I don't remember what it was. What was it? I mean, there's been a lot of people behaving weirdly around our neighborhood lately. That's not unusual. That happens on a pretty frequent basis of people being weird around our neighborhood. So I guess I'm just not really registering it as important, but we keep seeing cops everywhere, but that's nothing new. There's been so many cops lately. It's kind of crazy. Not like in our neighborhood specifically, but like around our neighborhood, like in the local area. So do you think they think you're weird? Oh, 100%. Well, okay. So the thing is, there is someone who's lived here the entire time that we've lived here that, whenever you like log into your Wi-Fi and you see the Wi-Fi's, like people's names for their Wi-Fi, there is someone on the block that's called your friendly neighborhood lesbians. That's their Wi-Fi. I am 99% convinced that everyone thinks it's me and Kaylin. It's not, but I think everyone thinks it is. And so everyone just assumes we're lesbians, and we're just like, all right, you can assume that. It's fine. Everyone has always assumed we're together, and we just weaponize that. We're just really close, and we ran from our parents together. Like, we both had bad parent situations, so we both managed to, like, set our lives up together. So, like, but no, I don't. That is not our relationship, but people assume it all the time, so we just let them. And then they get really confused because they know they're wrong, but we're letting them assume it, so then it just kind of ends up being funny at the end of the day. Oh, hey, I wasn't expecting you here. At my house? Huh, I was just taking a walk to clear my head. I guess I end up here without thinking. There's no thoughts behind those eyes. Still, it's good to see you. Anything lifted, carried, repaired? I might as well be useful to someone. What's going on with you? Kenyatta and Mom still haven't forgiven me for last time. I really let them both down. I want to make it better somehow, but it feels like nothing I do makes a difference. I'm Paley's worst son and boyfriend. I'm sure it's not that bad. You're right, it's probably worse. They'll never forget this. Mom keeps acting the same, but I know I let her down. No, Kenyatta hasn't forgotten about it. Could you check in on them for me? Maybe see if there's anything they need? I can make this right. I just need your help figuring out how. Sir,
so much work to do.
As a fellow anxious person, I completely understand, but the best thing to do is not to sit there and harass them about it. The best thing to do is, like, show them you care, either through, like, paying attention to something that they like, and so, like, giving them that, or like letting them pick dinner tonight, or like cooking your mom dinner. Maybe that would be a better way, I guess. But I will go ask them. I was going to get stuff for Kenyatta anyway, so let's actually just do that. But yeah, no, I'm sure everyone, actually, that's kind of the funny thing about my neighborhood, is I'm like fully over here expecting to be the weirdest person in the neighborhood, and then like somehow I'm not. Cooking for your mom, not cooking the mom. I would be down if someone did that for Eshi. But Delilah's nice. Don't cook Delilah. You can cook Eshi, just don't cook Delilah. Actually, no, don't cook Eshi. There are too many dead moms in this game. There just are, just straight up. I have more than this. Is it just because I just did a bunch? I crafted a bunch. That's probably why. Yeah, no, there's too many dead moms in this game. There's at least 2, and that's too many just already, just like as a concept. So we don't need more dead moms. 3 out of 5. Ugh, fine. Dang it. One was an iron bar, 2 we need an iron bar. Where the heck is that? Oh, we have 1 iron bar. Excellent. Oh, actually we have way more than that. That's just been in the oven. How long do you take? Like 3 minutes? Ugh, fine. Yeah, too many dead moms. There's Hodari's dead wife, and there's Najuma, and then there's Ashura's dead wife, and then there's his son that's off at war. So there's already dead moms. There's too many dead moms already. We don't need more dead moms. I think Reth and Tish's parents are still alive, and so is Gel's. I don't know about Sifu's. Sifu apparently just seems to be complicated. They won't tell us why, but she is. So I'm down for that. We'll find out later, I'm sure. Dear Amy, come meet me by the tavern. I need somebody to drown my sorrows with. Oh boy. Dear Amy, hey, I'm in some deep Ormu dung right now. It's a little bit of a big deal. Can you meet me in our secret spot? Uh-huh. Hi, Zeki and Jane. Thanks for the... Oh boy, who do I go to hang out? Who do I go? Whose problems do I sort out first? My boyfriend's or Sifu's? I guess maybe we'll do Sifu first, because she's, you know. Poor Breath is a struggle bus, but that's why I like him, is because I am also a struggle bus. So I don't ever mean to be a struggle bus. I just often am a struggle bus. So, you know. Yeah, no, cook for your mom, or cook for somebody, or make their favorite meal or something. Did you get your Genshin himbos? They haven't been released yet. I'm saving up currently. I'm saving up for the himbos. They are coming. The first one very truly is a himbo. I have to find out whether or not he is full on. I can't begin to describe to you, like, he's not even... A himbo isn't even the right way to describe him. I'm gonna have to show you guys at some point a clip of just his trailer, or like some of his most clever phrases. He's just extremely, it's like no thoughts behind those eyes, but aggressive. Like, oh, Sifu wanted to talk to me, that was right. Like, he's just, he has a tendency to be like, he's a lot. I don't even, he tends to call himself, because they're, you know, it's a Japanese inspired area that he's from. So he calls himself the Don because he's like from the oh yeah, no thoughts behind those eyes, but aggressive Amy 2024. Listen, I have to like, hold on. I have to show you Ito being Ito. What's a good, oh God. I haven't pre-vetted this, so you know, what you get is what you get. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second to get...
passion, dedication, and a winning team.
Medicine is a team sport. And
we don't need Piedmont advertising to us. Here, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Hey! What do you mean? Don't you dare compare Paimon to Ito!
Sorry, that's too big.
Whoa, what do you mean? You looking for a fight too? You calling me an idiot? Oh yeah? Well, you're a puny little flying lavender melon, ha!
Flying lavender melon? Oh, that's it! Paimon's mad! Time to give you an ugly nickname! Bull Chucker!
We seem to be a long way down from where we fell.
Hold on, I'm trying to see if we can find...
You're Paimon's boss. Take it from me. As a great leader, you should learn to be a little more generous. You know, let your sidekick share some of the glory.
You really don't
Boss! See if we can do a good...
Okay.
quote here. Is this just from Mr. I think that's just from Mr. Request. Anyway... the point is, he's a total goof. That's just kind of his like entire energy, and he'll regularly mess up. Like he was trying to call someone Esquire, and so he's like, "Hello, squirt. I mean squat. I mean Esquire," and they're like, "Okay, Ito." Like every word out of Ito's mouth blows my mind. He calls himself the Don because he's based off of he's a part of the Arataki gang in Japan. If I donate, would you do a Paimon impression? Are you kidding me? Of course I would. Paimon. Oh my God, there's so many good Paimon lines, actually. Of course I would do a Paimon impression. I actually, because I've done voice acting, Paimon's like right in my range, man. Like, no, definitely. Okay, fair. It's coming soon. Cool. No, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. No holds barred. I will do a whole 30 minutes of talking in Paimon for a stream if you want me to. Paimon is a lot. That's kind of, Paimon's funny, but you have to like, you know. Yeah, actually 30 minutes of Paimon would be way too painful, I think. That would hurt everybody's ears. But did something happen with your book? Yes and no. When I was trying to do the rewrite, I just felt like a big fake, just a total pretender. I mean, it's been years since I've actually hunted anything bigger than a Cernic. I haven't considered hunting a Cernic since the big adventures I was in. Oh yeah, so sorry. The thing that that Ito said is he's like, if you want to mess with the Dawn, you got to face them a lot. Like everything that he says out of his mouth. Maybe you can get some practice. You can talk. I'll be with a Paimon voice. I would if I wouldn't that get me fired. That would fully get me fired. So maybe there was, oh my God, this is actually a good call center story. This is a long, I might have told this story before. I don't know. This is a really long time ago. So like way in one of my earlier programs I was on, but I used to work that whole retention job where people yelled at me all day because they wanted their money back because they signed up for auto renew and then didn't think they did. And so they'd get mad. Anyway, it's always really awkward when you have a customer call you and get really angry and then they hang up and then they call back again, like 20 minutes later, and they get you again. Like that is the worst possible outcome, to have a mean or aggressive customer and then have them call you and they get you again. And now you have to be like, do I pretend this is an entirely new call? Or do I be like, I remember you? I am really not kidding. There was one customer that was so bad, like a couple of years ago when I first started working at the call center. I actually did fake a British accent when they called back. Just a light one, not a strong one, but I was trying to make them think I was a different person. I think it worked because I pitched my voice a little differently, but I did fake a British accent. I've not done that since, and that was a program where I could get away with that kind of thing. Like my bosses would have gotten super mad at me if they'd found out, because they were They recognize. Oh, never mind. It worked. Yeah, it was just me doing like a little bit of light British accent, but I like pitched my voice up a little bit, and I kind of did like up here, and they seemed to not think it was the same person. So it was really funny. So yeah, no. Oh, you want me to hunt a proud horde and Cernic?
Next time,
Okay.
stay longer.
That's not hard, but I can do it. Did they badmouth you not knowing it was you? No, they didn't. Although I have had customers when they got with my manager badmouth me, and then the manager be like, "Hey, stop that. That's rude. Don't say mean things about my agent." And then they're like, "Okay, I'm sorry." Like, that is an actual thing that has happened before. Oh my god, what was other good freaking Ito quotes? Ito is an Oni. Like styled after Japanese Onis, which are a particular type of like demon creature in Japan and Japanese folklore. And it is a thing for him that he is allergic to beans. Because in actual Japanese culture, there's a whole springtime ritual they do, I believe, where they throw soybeans out to drive the Onis away so spring can come in, if I'm getting that right. So basically, Ito is deathly allergic to beans. You cannot get beans near him or he starts screaming and having like an anaphylactic attack. So that's just sort of the energy. You know, Oni, yeah. Listen, I'm not just explaining for you, I'm explaining for everybody. If you did retention, I can only imagine how horrible it must be for the staff who does serious XM retention. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I did retention for a pretty big tech company. So we had some mad people. We had some angry people. They didn't understand. Oh, I'm trying to think of how much I can say safely because I really don't want to like dox the company I was working for, and also like just for like privacy reasons. I worked for a big tech company that sold subscriptions to their tech product, and people were used to, in the olden days, getting a physical disc with the software on it. Obviously nowadays nobody does that anymore, and so they're kind of like, you know, moving away from that, obviously. Did Kenyatta go to bed already? No, she's down there. And so they're used to the physical copy of it and just buying a new disc every year. That's not how it works anymore. Nowadays, you put in your credit card, they have you sign up for auto renew, like it's a whole thing. And so, like, they would call in extremely angry, being like, "What do you mean you charge me money? I never agreed to that." And we're like, "Technically you did, because in order to install the software, you had to click an agreement that said that you agreed to auto renew, and then you just have to manually go in and turn it off if you don't want it." So that was a lot of that. But thankfully I had a really good manager at the time that like everybody understood that, you know, we're working a like,
ruining your life or what?
Is iron supposed to be this heavy? It's iron. Yes. Of course it's supposed to be this heavy. But yeah, they understood that like it's going to be a job where you kind of have to be a little unserious about it just to get by. And also like, while you need to be polite to the customer and nice and do your best to like convince them to stay and like upsell the products and stuff, at the end of the day, it's going to be a whole bunch of extremely irate people not cooperating. So like, you know, like it kind of was what it was. So Nio wanted to apologize. For what? I don't think he's ticked me off recently. It's about the concert. The what? Oh, that? That's just typical Nio stuff. I just acted like I was mad to make him sweat a little bit. And besides, he already bought me a band shirt to make up for it. Tell him to stop worrying about it, okay? I will.
Cool.
That's not nice. Anxious people are anxious. You don't need to string them along like that. I think Delilah's asleep. I don't think we can go. Ooh, maybe not. Ooh. Wait. Where is Delilah? Oh, she's there. Okay, here's Delilah. Yes. Hello, madam.
Always good to see a friend.
Nio's worried. He's what now? Oh, is this about the little pipe kerfuffle? I've forgotten all about it. There'll be plenty more opportunities in the future. He's a good boy. He just made a mistake. I know he won't do it again. Now, is there anything else you needed? Nope, I'm good. I'll go tell the poor anxious bean that he's fine. Yeah, no, I've just, oh good, he's still awake. There's a lot of himbos out there. Ito is an aggressive himbo of like, every other word out of his mouth makes my mouth fall open. Makes me be like, oh my God. And so, like he was greeting one of the like, you know, like big, hot, strong, like powerful characters in the game, and he wanted to say, hello, it's good to see a fellow Inazuman abroad, but he locked up to him and said, hello, my broad Inazuman fellow, and then was like, wait, did I do that right? And his subordinate's like, no, boss, and he's like, oh, okay. Like, so, now Ito's coming, he's just not here yet, which, thank God, it's giving me more time to save up for him, because expensive. Oh, the voice actor's so good. People have, like, really talked about, actually, his voice actor is a popular one. A lot of it, I've been really impressed with how much Genshin's been getting really big name voice actors in there lately. They really have been working quite hard, actually, to get really talented ones in. Like Ray Chase did Novelette, and Ray Chase does a whole bunch of anime dub, like so much anime dub. So, what else do we need to do? She wanted us to craft a bunch of stuff. We didn't do that. Oh, we have to meet Reth in the storeroom. We have to hunt a Cernic. We can go hunt a Cernic. We'll have to check in back with Kenyatta. 5 uncommon fish. Find some spice sprouts. Actually, we can maybe do the spice sprouts one because there might be some spawned right here. And I think Tamala should be awake right about now. Because she is up late. Late into the evening. Tamala gives me weird vibes. They tried to make her, like, sensual, but it just comes off as, like, extra, and you're like, whoa. Okay, calm down. Like, madam, you giving me Black Widow energy, and as much as I can appreciate that, back off a little bit. Like, I need some breathing room. I've been showing Kaylin the Addams Family. We need to finish it probably tonight. Interesting. Dentist said, I don't owe them anything. I get the insurance bill and it says I owe the dentist money. Yeah, that's insurance. That is insurance. What did they charge you for? I mean, if you feel like sharing, obviously. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me, like, at all. Insurance is this extremely complicated game where they basically try to put it, like, as someone who works in it, insurance can be this really complicated game where they try to get you to, like, they cover some things but not others, and, like, there's a lot of kerfuffle going on around insurance right now, just, like, conceptually, so that sucks. I'm sorry. Definitely call them and argue with it, like 100%, because there's a lot of nowadays I'm hearing there's a lot of companies that if you call and argue it, they just go ahead and just give it to you. Like, they don't, like, investigate it. They're like, no, okay, we'll give it to you. So we're ready to do truth extraction. I mean, it isn't a lot, but I laugh at how disjointed they are. Yeah, for real. I understand that. Yeah, definitely call and be like, can I have an itemized bill? Can you explain to me why you're charging me this? Because I was told I didn't have to pay anything, and now that's different for some reason, and I don't know why. Can you tell me about that? So yeah, I would definitely call and ask, because a lot of them, I'd push it, because a lot of them are unfortunately just not very, very good. We will give her a spice sprout. Tamala, are you still awake? I need to hire you to combat it. I mean, the thing is, I don't have any practical experience doing that. Like, might be a good consultant gig for you. Yeah, for real. I don't have any practical experience combating it. Like, I have a tendency to, because my parents are really strict with me growing up, when people tend to be like, that's the rules, I tend to be like, okay, and just give up. But I'm at least good at starting out of, like, why is this the way that it is? Can you tell me about that? Also, I feel super bad because if I'm being combative for no reason, then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, start out rude. Listen, I grew up in the South. Everybody's very polite. And my mom was extremely like, if you're ever anything other than nice, you're rude. And so I, like, am actively attempting to overcome that in my adulthood. My client ain't paying this insurance. Paying the shit the insurance government. He ain't paying it. Get over it. Yeah. Now listen here, bubbas. It said on the contract you were going to pay for this tooth extraction. Now you going to tell me why you're not paying it? My client, see, he don't need that. He don't need you to... He don't need all this mess. He's busy. He's got things to do with his life. You do too. I know you're a busy person, and if you don't pay his tooth extraction, you're about to get way busier. I'm just saying. Madam... Are you up? Yes. Good. Dragon insurance? Yeah, for real. What was I? Oh my god. There was something I saw the other day that was reminding me of the whole dragon insurance joke, and I don't remember what it was, of like a dragon coming and destroying your house. And I immediately thought about that stream that we were talking about that, and I don't remember what it was. But yeah. This is the dragon payment protection plan. You better be nice to my client, I'm just saying. You just don't want to run into trouble, you know? There could be a lot of trouble around this town. You don't want to have any part of it. Okay, please still be awake by the time I get there. I would be very mad if you just went to bed. Yes, okay. I think she's working in her garden or whatever. Tamala, please. I have a spice sprout for your cough, which I'm suspicious of. I mean, having your bridge through a fallen log is unbelievably iconic. So, are you awake but in your, like, room? Hold on. Why did this not go to the map? Map? Are you in the room? Is that what's happening? Hold on. Hello? Yes, Tamala, hi. Oh, look, you're working.
What brings you here, darling?
You know how much I enjoy our talks. I brought the spice sprouts. Spice sprouts, thanks to the dragon. This is just what the healer ordered. However can I repay you? I have a couple of ideas, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell me what you really need this for. My cough didn't fool you, huh? No. I suppose my mother was right. I could never make a living on the stage, no matter how stunning my visage. My secret is out. I use spice sprouts as part of my nightly beauty routine. You'll keep the secret between us, won't you? I couldn't imagine the shame if any of the villagers knew I had to hide my wrinkles. You don't need beauty cream. I know you're just trying to flatter me, but you know what they say, flattery will get you everywhere. Okay, chill.
Get back to my business.
Madam, you're hot and coming on way too strong, and I don't like that. Oh, her house is cool, though. That's all the Moonstruck furniture stuff. Very pretty. I love that, the cabinet with the, like, the lily in it. That's amazing. I love all the vines on the walls, too. Goals. Okay, well, I've given Madame her things. Now we just need to hunt a deer, which is not a difficult ask. Do I have... Oh, I do have arrows because the cute little fox keeps bringing me arrows. I keep being blessed by my adorable little kitsune friend. Yeah, no, practically I'm maybe not going to be good at arguing insurance, but you always should. You always should argue it if it seems too expensive or if they said they'd cover it and they wouldn't. Like, you definitely always need to argue it because there's actually been some insurance companies that have gotten in trouble lately with the government for just blanket denying people's insurance claims for basically no reason. And so, basically always argue it because you probably will get it resolved. Dental is harder though, because dental is one of those wishy-washy things where like, it's known for being kind of weird. Like, they don't cover nearly as much with dental because dental's so expensive as they do for Proudhorn Sternick. Was that not a Proudhorn Sternick? Are you talking about the white ones? The rare ones? I mean, that might take significantly longer because I haven't seen a white deer in a hot minute, but you know. Do you need help? I can get him for you. It's not hard. Oops. Here, I'll get him. Hold on. Get ready. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Am I a good shot? Not necessarily. I struggle to be a good shot in Paleo when I haven't had practice. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're gone anyway. That maybe is what they mean. Well, that is a little bit harder, so perhaps we will... Perchance we will not do that, but that's okay. Quest. We can turn that in. The heist, we have to meet Reth. Music to my ears. We just don't have the fire-breathing dragonfly. Mentioned a riddle that compresses the sands of time. Interesting. And then, okay, I'm just looking at all the different, trying to hide your pro Apex skills. Listen, I've never been one to play a lot of games that are shooter style games. Growing up, I was more of a story-based games kind of person. I really actually tended, my area of expertise was more parkour-based games growing up. That was one of them, wasn't it? Well, it's gone now. How did it even get up there? Oh. I just saw one of the white deer and it just disappeared into the dang mountain. Hello? Is it gone? I thought I just saw it go in here. That's weird. Well, rip. But yeah, I've not been spending a lot of time. Wow, there's a lot of people out hunting tonight. You want help? There we go. That's better. And that, and that, and that, and that. There we go. Better. Oh no. I have not got my taxes done. I've been way too busy for that. I'm going to eventually. I have to. Once March ticks over, I'm gonna, which is, you know, in like 2 days, which I don't want to think about. It's literally gonna be like, it's gonna be March on Friday. Why is it already March? I know February is a short month. Yeah, it is leap day. It's been a while. I mean, I was gonna say it's been a while, but it's every 4 years. So like, you know, it always is a while. But yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, it is a leap day, which is fun. But I'm still a proponent of maybe someday going by a lunar calendar instead. But that's just me. I think the solar calendar is dumb. But okay, well, we did a whole, we'll just go back into town. We don't need anything else. We gonna go, I guess we'll go home. Yeah, no, we'll do our taxes in March. I don't want to do H&R Block or TurboTax again because I hate them and also don't want to have to pay. But I also have to see if whether or not there's any other online filing websites that will take me without making me pay. Because unfortunately, since we get a tax credit for our health insurance, we have to add this extra form that like TurboTax really doesn't like. And so we have to like actively like pay to have them process it. It's a whole thing and it's dumb. You know, 1040 easy. Yeah, I forget what for the particular name of it is, but there's like a particular form we have to do because of getting our health insurance boost. So it's a whole thing. A little annoying. I guess everyone should be awake / I think maybe Reth will be in the storeroom if I go talk to him. So I think we'll just start with that. But yeah, so we've last year we had to do H&R Block and pay them to do it. So I'm trying to see if I can't figure out how to do it on my own. Eventually, sooner rather than later, I'm going to have to start learning how to do stream taxes once I start getting stream income. And oh boy, that's going to be exciting. But I'm going to sit down and dedicate some time to learning about how to run a small business. Honestly, I'm excited about it. So like, it's not going to be a problem. I found that I utterly hate math. I've always hated math, but I found that I hate math slightly less when it's applied and it's benefiting me. Like, I hate doing math just for math's sake, but if the math is helping me in any way, I'm kind of like, all right, I'm kind of okay with that. Like, make the math work in your favor. Exactly. That's kind of the energy. So I kind of want to learn how to be able to do taxes on my own. Right about the time I'll learn to do taxes on my own, then I'll be able to hire somebody probably to do them for me. Like, it's best for small businesses for you to just hire someone to do them for you just because it's, you know, hard. But I think I need to look into, I think QuickBooks now has a free version, which is exciting. So that'll be helpful. So Amy math, many zeros for Amy, small zeros for others, many zeros for, listen, no, I want everyone to have big zeros. That's always listen, I want everyone to succeed. Everyone be happy. That's always my thing. Everyone be profitable. Everyone be happy. I want all boats to rise. Rising tide floats all boats energy. You're here. Okay, that's good. What happened to you? That's really good, actually. Man, am I glad to see your face right now. Okay, what's wrong? What isn't wrong today, fancy pants? Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I got this weird crick in my neck. That is me every day because I'm currently sleeping on a mattress that is older than me. My parents had it before I was born. So that's not fun. So I completely get that, sir. Oh yeah, and I'm probably going to jail. What happened? Ashy happened. Paleo Society happened. My own dumb mistakes happened. And now Tish is going to pay for it all. Is this about Tish's condition? Yeah, I guess it is. Not a lot of people know about it, not even Tish. She's sick, has been sick for a while. The only reason she's still around is because of the deal I made with the cartel. Yeah, I was wondering, because Tish was like, I was really sick and I thought I wasn't going to ever get better. And then suddenly I felt better once I moved here and I couldn't figure out why. So I was wondering what was up with Tish. What did you do? And her treatment's in a shipment that just got seized by the magistrate for investigation. Her flow-powered, highly illegal treatment. Why couldn't the Majiri heal her? Because only Flo, the real heavy-duty illegal kind, could help. Trust me, we tried everything when she got sick. I dragged her to every healer in the area. None of them could do anything for her. I need you to get that shipment for me before Eshe opens it and finds out what's inside. How much time do I have? It's time for a heist. It's hard to say. She can't just open packages the moment she seizes them. There are rules and bureaucracy involved. She's got to get approval. Could be days, could be weeks, could be hours. But eventually she will open it and you can say bye-bye to Reth and bye-bye to Tish. I'm not gonna let that happen. Thanks, Amy. Man, I should have some better ways to thank you, huh? I'm saying it a lot these days. As she locked the shipment up somewhere in City Hall, ask around if you can. Just be careful not to implicate me or yourself. Let me see.
Time to spiral into self-doubt.
We will, it's a heist time. We will go do a heist. Listen, I don't know about nowadays, but I am a fairly good cat burglar when I need to be. The trick is to just act totally casual. Like, the trick is just to super low energy. Just really low energy. Like, yeah, I'm probably too anxious for it nowadays. When I was younger, I was completely capable of snatching things out from under people's noses. So, my proudest achievement was I was at a pool party once that my mother kind of dragged me to. And okay, that's locked, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, Kenley's records room. Interesting. But yeah, I was at a pool party that I kind of had been dragged to that, like, I knew one person there, but I didn't know anybody else there. And that was like awkward. And there was a guy that was harassing one of the girls and, kept stealing her keys and running around with them and like dangling them over the pool and threatening to drop them in, you know, like the whole like, and she's like, "Better get my keys back." And like, it wasn't like mean, it was just them playing. But I remember like this going on for a while and I was kind of just like, ugh, whatever about it. And so then I casually walked around the back of the pool while he was dangling the keys to like taunt her. And I just casually walked over to him, took the keys out of his hands, and then just walked away. And he was so shocked that he didn't do anything about it that I just handed the keys back to her very calmly and walked back to my seat. And everyone was like, "What the heck?" But that is an actual thing in psychology that they say is if you're having a conversation with someone and they're holding something you want, if while you're in the middle of talking to them, especially if they're speaking, reach your hand out and like hold your hand out like you're asking for the thing they're holding, and 9 times out of 10 they will give it to you because like their brain is like in the middle of having a conversation, so it like doesn't register that it needs to like hang on to the thing, and then it just is like it gives it to you, and then it's like, what? So find a way to obtain the confiscated cargo. Interesting. So I means I need a key from somebody, probably Kenyatta. I guess maybe we can talk to Kenyatta and see about it, because I think if anybody would be able to get a hold of the key, it would probably be her. I'm also gonna go talk to Nayo because we can turn his quest in, so. But yeah, no, I would not be above, oh, you got an illegal medical treatment for your sister and you're gonna get seized for it? Ah, no, you aren't. I'll go sort that out for you. We'll make sure everything's all right. That's what friends are for. That's big. Do you want to hide a body in your teeth? Like, you up, buddy? You're probably around here somewhere. There he is. Hello.
Nothing is more important than family.
Did you get a chance to talk to them yet? They'd totally forgotten about it. Really? Oh, look at the butterfly. Oh, there he goes. Really? Oh man, that must mean they're really upset they won't even talk about it. What am I gonna do? You really messed up this time, Nayo. Are you really? I really think it's okay. No, I know I'm not good at talking and apologizing and all that stuff. They have to be sick of me by now. Think, how do I make it up to them? I know, but I can't ask you to help me again. Friends help friends. You're right. And for some reason, I don't worry as much when I'm around you. I just need to briar daisies and crystal lake lotuses. If you could bring those, I owe you anything you want. Okay, so this is unfortunate. I just realized Nayo's, look at the butterfly. Ooh. Is it going to glide back out of the screen? Ooh. Okay, it's flying around behind. Oop, the glitches have been great tonight. You need to try that tactic when you buy a new car. Car keys, no, they are mine. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Listen, that would work way better if you could just take the car and run, but considering the fact that you have to own a deed and have insurance on vehicles, I don't think so. Also, for legal purposes, this is entirely me joking. I've never actually, I am far too anxious and too goody two shoes to ever actually steal anything ever. I would have a meltdown. The most I have ever done is like swiped candy off of a table that was available to everybody while someone wasn't looking. That's the most I've ever done. I've never like taken anything for real. No, I am not that dumb. Like, it was like a 4-H event I was at where I was bored and someone bet me that I couldn't like sneak the candy while they were like watching me, and I did. So it was just candy that was on the table for all of us to eat, available. I'm not a criminal.
Next time, let's talk carrots.
Okay. Oh, he wanted me to do something. Oh, bring him some stuff, I guess. Let's see if we can't find Kenyatta first, because I think she might be our, yeah, she might be our ticket to, or ticket in, I would assume. I am now realizing that I've had a shockingly large number of altercations at pool parties, which is strange. I have had at least 2 altercations with other fellow children at pool parties, and if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. There was another pool party I was at that was more like a big group pool party, where one of my friends, that I'd known for a while, her older brother, like she was a casual friend, she wasn't like, we weren't super close, but her older brother kept getting thrown in the pool by a kid bigger than him. And he was autistic, and at first it was funny, but then he kept getting thrown in even whenever he didn't want to be, and everyone was kind of freaking out because this kid was being really aggressive about it, and so no one really wanted to say anything, but they didn't want to go tell the parents either. It was all just kind of like awkward, and I walked up and just absolutely stone-faced shoved that kid in the pool so fast. Then they got really mad at me and they tried to like throw me in the pool, but I was a little yee girl who spent all day, every day lifting 50-pound sacks of horse feed. So I locked my knees and locked my arms, and they very quickly realized that was not going to happen. And I just sort of stared them down until they went away. So that was weird that I've had this happen twice. Did you lose something, Kenyatta? Amy, have you seen a bag around? It's like this bag full of medical supplies. You could say that. I went to go learn from the Pavels. Hodari wasn't so convinced, but Najuma agreed to teach me some stuff. So she showed me how to make a few minor explosives. What happened? I just caused a minor landslide. Najuma says it happens all the time, but his Surnut got hurt in the fall. Aw. I managed to stabilize it, but I can't find my medical kit. The last time I had it, I was helping Tao with a thorn stuck in his paw over by the Western Docks. Could you check over there for me? I'll keep looking around here. Yes. Also, do you want me to help you steal from your mom? I've never wanted to do anything more ever in my life. You don't even have to tell me the plan I'm in. I'm still going to tell you the plan. Like if you have to, whatever. I'm listening. So you need me to find my mom's storage room, steal whatever's inside, and get out without being caught? Basically. I'm in. I'll send you a letter when I'm done. Just a letter? Fine, I guess. Hi, Kenley. We're not doing anything suspicious. We're not breaking into the storeroom. No. What? No. Why would we ever? We'd never do that. What are you talking about? You heard something. That's not. Western Docks. What do you mean Western Docks? Do you mean down here? Like down? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm glad they lit it up for me so that I didn't have to go searching. That's nice of them. Hello, that's a really cool outfit. I'm tempted to buy the thing is, I'm tempted to buy an outfit from another outfit from Palia, but I also am like, you know, we have other games we could be playing too, so it's kind of me being like, I could be buying them, so, you know, it's kind of, it is what it is. All right, we are booking it over to the docks because you do have other games to play, a lot of them, exactly. I have so many. So, hey, look, the next Palia update's going to be kind of small, so we may be kind of approaching at least from what I have seen, it's mostly a bug fix and like they're adding some cosmetics update, and that's about it, like some more furniture and stuff. So I'm too high, aren't I? Yes, I am. We may be approaching the idea of playing some other games pretty soon. So I'm kind of excited about that, frankly. We might, I still have to preview a Dreamlight drop today, and they have a new Star Path, so I need to take a look and see if it's anything that I want. It might not be. They're just doing a Monsters Inc. themed thing, and Monsters Inc. just really isn't my thing, so it's fine. Like, if there's anything I feel like I really need, we might do like a stream where I get the items that I want, and then we just bail on the rest. But, you know. I had bad, I saw Monsters Inc. when I was pretty little, and it scared me. So I have not so great memories of watching it when I was a kid in theaters. Okay, you left your medical bag around. Now I have to look for things. That's rude. But yeah, so it scared me. I really didn't like the fact that, what's his name? The iguana, or not the iguana, oh my God. The chameleon could go invisible and stalk people. That really upset me for some reason as a child. Like, it really stressed me out. To the point my parents were like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like, eh. It just really freaked me out for some reason. I did not like the deep aggressiveness he had and how like violent he felt. And then also the fact that you wouldn't be able to see him coming. I was like 6, so I was young. Like I was a kid. So like, is that no, that's more emerald carpet moss. Where's your bag, Kenyatta? You left it around here somewhere. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, Monsters Inc. just maybe not my thing, but we might have a stream doing that. If there's any items I feel like I really want. I'm kind of eyeballing some other games as well. Fae Farm looks really cute, and I might play at some point, as well as the House Flipper 2. Looks incredible, so we might be doing some house flipping at some point. So, would rather prioritize money on that. I could have sworn it was on the dock. I'm kind of surprised it's not. I'm gonna feel it's gonna be in a really obvious place, and I'll be like, are you kidding me? There's just so much stuff on the ground. It's easy to not see things. Could be hidden in a bush. Maybe up on a ledge. Hello, Chappas. Where are you at? Also, there's a bunch of iron around, or like mining spots around. Actually, I might mine these just because I do need some more stone. I keep trying to be like, oh, I'll get stone from running around and doing mining for other things, and then I just still don't have enough. But it takes a lot of stone to make the glass items. Like, you have to do a lot of, like, I think it's 10 stone to make 1 glass pane, which is fine, but it means that I run out of stone really quickly, so that's kind of the energy. Give me 1 second, that if I can't find it, we will look it up, because I am not here to dilly-dally. Where is Kenyatta's medical kit? Sorry, I'm laughing because you can't see it, but I accidentally... The Western Docks, yeah, I know. I want, like, the location of it exactly. Hold on. Reddit, sure. Where's it at? Oh my God. It's up by the tree? No, it isn't. No way it isn't. What games do you play off stream besides Paleo, Cozy, Stardew Sims? So off stream, currently Genshin is really the thing that I'm playing, but that's mostly just because I'm obsessed with it, and it has a ton of grinding. It was right there. I ran around this tree like 4 times. That's just how it is, I guess. But yeah, I play a lot of Genshin right now just because that's like the thing. A lot of the cozy games that I play on stream now, I was playing on my own. And then I'm just playing on stream now because I love them. And I feel like one day we are going to play Genshin / like Honkai Star Rail at some point too. But I need a better computer for that, frankly. Also, I want to get through some of these games that we like Stardew and things like that. Like, I feel like I want to get my Stardew farm in particular to like... I'll know it when I know it. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to get, like, and the Stardew, the 1.6 update is going to come out eventually, so we'll be able to check that out, too. But I want to be able to achieve perfection with Stardew. Paleo will obviously have like cyclical updates, but cozy games have no ending. Yeah, for real. Stardew, I do feel like though has a bit of like a satisfaction point of you're like, you know, you're level 10 friends with everyone and you've like done everything. I played Potion Permit. I was actually thinking, because I was trying to think of cozy games we could play. I actually own Potion Permit, which is kind of a cute little pixel cozy game, so we can do that too. I found your kit. I'll stop by later and tell you how it went. Okay, cool.
Try not to die.
Oh, there's someone at my house already. Well, I'll go check out who that is then. I have some stuff to dump off too, so I can do that. But yeah, Potion Permit's cute. That's kind of an adorable little game that we could play. That's a Switch game. God, I did used to play Sims a lot by myself, and I'm seeing if I'm actually honestly really enjoying doing Sims builds. They're stretching me. It's a new thing for me to do builds in Sims, and so it takes a lot of energy, but also like I'm really enjoying it, and they make good as heck speed. Making speed builds is really satisfying to me. Like watching the speed build happen is like really nice. Like as I'm editing down my speed build, I edit down the streams for Reels and just put some like cute music to them. And it's really satisfying to watch the speed build happen. Like there's something very like, I think it's because it's like watching a puzzle come together really fast kind of energy. So that scratches the brain itch a little bit. But I enjoy it. Cernic's fine. Hastings said to keep an eye on it until it's ready to walk again. You know a lot about healing. I mean, a little, I guess. I've always liked animals. I figured if I learned how to help them, it might come in handy. Madam, do you want to be a veterinarian? Because I was going to be one. And that sounds a little bit like what my initial thoughts were. It's something I picked up here and there. Don't sell yourself short. You're right. I like it. I'm good at it. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's not like it'd be my path, right? It's exactly like that. Yeah, I guess there isn't really a reason it can't be, huh? I'm just kind of used to being told to give up on the things that I like. Girl, that's extremely relatable. That's extremely relatable. But you're right. I'll go ask Shane if he'll sponsor me. It's worth a shot. Thanks for believing in me, Amy. I don't think I would have figured all this out without you. Anytime you need help, feel free to stop by, okay? I'm sure I can make some time for you. Good. Oh, she gave me... Oh, we got her house key. I guess that was her level whatever quest. We can go check out Kenyatta's room because we haven't been in there yet. That's exciting. We got some green pearls. Sells for a very high price. I mean, not that high, but go off. Where would Kenyatta's room be? I guess it's in the mansion, so we'll go... Oh, Nio wanted a bunch of crap. Hold on, we'll check on it. I will get back to your question in just a second. I'm just, I'm making sure that I've got stuff before we move on. What was it that he wanted? 10 briar daisies and 10 crystal lake. That's a lot, dude. Oh, he's making a bouquet. I mean, that's fine. Listen, as someone who really likes flowers, it's okay to give a girl flowers or like give a lady flowers as an apology or like to be nice. But also I feel like it could be a little cheap depending on the scenario. Like, I'm just saying. Okay, I do have everything. That's good. Like, I don't know. I feel like it could be a little cheap, a little cheesy, because like flowers are always the thing you give women, so like it can come off as a little weird. I'm not the kind of person that's like, I love flowers. I would love to receive flowers. Do not get me wrong. Like I'm obsessed with them, but like it also doesn't feel good if it feels cheap. Anyway, yeah. So I played a lot of Stardew, I was doing a big Stardew run before I started streaming. I played a lot of Sims and Sims challenges. I also am an absolutely foam at the mouth avid Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom person. I never played Zelda before Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I tried and I wasn't really a big fan of the pacing of Zelda games for some reason before those two, but I played Breath of the Wild when it came out and I'm just like literally obsessed with it. It's incredible. That's hands down one of my favorite games ever. My favorite game used to be Stardew, and then I think when when I did Breath of the Wild, that was by far my favorite. It's like my favorite game franchise ever. And we are going to play I whipped up some of their favorite desserts. Okay, that's a little bit better. Mom always says you can't be mad when you're full. I'll let you know how it goes afterwards. Thanks, Amy. I promise this is the last time you'll save my hide. Oh my god, that's actually kind of funny. Did I get was that your level 3 quest too? Hold on. Sorry, I'm just checking. No, it was just the level. Oh, no, it was. So now we can go in his room too. But I guess maybe, no? I guess it was. That's chill. Also, by the way, trash is being taken out if you hear a lot of rattling happening. No cooking this evening. No cooking ASMR because of Chick-fil-A. But you do get trash ASMR, so, you know. Oh god, so the other type of game that I like, which I really wanna. You want a pots and I want a pots and pans ASMR. Well, if you come back on Friday, you can get that order. We can put that order in for some pots and pans ASMR on Friday. You can get pots and pans ASMR. Where is there their mansion's up there, that's right. I never know. That's the healer spot. Where's their house? I thought it was behind. Oh, it's up there. Yeah. Oh, it's up there. That's right. I was like, it is behind the city hall. I just couldn't remember where. But yeah, so I obsessed with Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom. We are going to play that at some point on stream. That is going to happen. I'm just kind of waiting for the right timing. So a thing that I like to do, I'm weird about my video games sometimes. I used to do this as a kid too, of like, play them a certain way. It's low-key like role-playing, basically, a little bit. But one of my favorite things to do with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is what I like to call as walking simulator, where basically I walk the map. Like, I don't teleport, and I also, when I'm walking, like when I'm on foot, I'm walking. Or whenever I'm riding my horse, the horse is walking and not trotting. Obviously, like, you can still have trotting happen if, like, it feels, like, appropriate. I basically kind of low-key roleplay just, like, a little bit of, like, I want to make it realistic. Of, like, if Link was really actually, like, a real person who is really doing this, he would not be galloping around Hyrule at top speed and also running at full, like, tilt all of the time. And when you do slow down like that, especially in a game as beautiful and as interesting as Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you see a lot more than you ever would have seen before because you slowed down. Like, it's almost like meditative. Like, it really makes you feel like very relaxed. Like, I literally will play it because, like, do it like that because it relaxes me. There's no recipes in her room. I was assuming there was gonna be, but I guess there's not. Her room is cute. It's very large. Oh, she's got skateboards on the walls. That's cute. It's messy. It's not, honestly, it's not as messy as I thought it was gonna be. Maybe her mom forces her to keep it clean or whatever. But I like her room. It's really cute. We'll go check out Nio's next because we've seen Kenyatta's. But yeah, it's very relaxing. It's very chill. So, and actually it's not just Breath of the Wild that I like to do that with. I actually have found a lot of games I really enjoy playing like that. So someday we will be doing some walking simulator streams and like, I like to role play a little bit, right? Like if like Link like says something startling happen, like he runs backward or something. Like, it's hard to explain. It's easier to show, but that's kind of like something that I'm feeling. And the goal that I have whenever I do that someday on stream is that I want to, record it separately from the stream. So like do two double recordings, like both the physical, like the stream recording to go up on YouTube, my VODs. And then also I want to do a separate recording. And then I base like of just no overlay, no me talking, like just the game footage only. And I want to take all that raw footage and edit it into unique episodes that are basically like documentaries, like travel documentaries of like all the beautiful sights of Hyrule and all the interesting things that Link did and like all the sunrises he saw on like top of the mountain and stuff, and like edit them like a kind of like a nature documentary. That is kind of, I did get his key. Oh, he has to tell me how it went. I was wondering why it didn't show up. That would explain some things. Never mind. So, I guess maybe let's go back to our house and see if we got the mail, because Kenyatta was going to mail us whenever she stole Reth's stuff back, so we'll have to go find that. But yeah, we'll play that. I also, the other thing I'm really, a video game travel guide, kind of just like a gorgeous like cinematic movie, if that makes sense. I also really want to play Death Stranding and do that too. That's also something. I have watched a ton of videos of Death Stranding, and I think that Death Stranding would be perfect for that, because that's literally the entire game is you walking across like gorgeous wastelands. She hasn't done it yet. I mean, it is about to be 5, so I guess maybe we can do it whenever she gets there. But yeah, I want to, Death Stranding I think would be a great game to do that with too. So that's kind of like, we can obviously chat and hang out on stream whenever we're playing it, but then I'll just like take the raw footage and turn it into a thing. So that's kind of something I'm... Oh, Nier Automata, amazing video game. Yeah, I can definitely keep that in mind. There's a lot of games I feel like would do really well. And so basically, typically what I do in those games, I don't teleport never ever, but I basically I don't not teleport at all. What I do is I restrict myself. So in Breath of the Wild, I only teleport to the towers. So if I need to teleport, I can only teleport to the big towers and that's it. I can't teleport anywhere else, like to the individual shrines. And I honestly actually think Genshin would be a great game to do that for too. Like to do a walking simulator kind of vibe. And like, since it's a little bit of role play, it's not like I never have Link run around or I never have the horse gallop. Like there's times where you're on the road and monsters attack you. So you kind of have to like speed up to be able to get away from them. I just try to do it like where it makes logical sense, if that makes sense. It's a little bit of role play kind of energy. But I would love to do some walking streams in the future. The other streams that I really want to do that I'm kind of, or games I want to play that I'm still kind of figuring out like how I want to do them is I am also really obsessed with simulator games. Like I am very obsessed with simulator games. I love like Farming Simulator. I love House Flipper. I love Power Wash Simulator. And I'm kind of trying to feel out how exactly I want to play those because I think want to keep Twitch mostly cozy games just because like I feel like maybe cozy with a little bit of an bent to adventure. Amy Trucker Simulator, you joke, but I'm dead serious. I actually own the game and it's fantastic. Like it's very chill. I just like doing things for long periods of time. I call them potato games. That's my like term for simulator games is potato games. Kenyatta, have you not stolen Reth's stuff yet? Time is of the essence, my friend. You can't just not steal things when it's urgent. If you're gonna steal something. Oh my god, I'm just trying to see. Just hunting. We really don't have any other quests, do we? I guess we're almost done with I'm sorry, the stream for tonight. So maybe we might go do a little bit of mining or something to round it off. Because I think got a decent amount. Oh, we need more clay. So we'll go get some more clay. Okay, Chaotic Game would be Surgery Simulator. God, I remember when that came out. I don't remember if Captain Sparkles played it. I know Markiplier played it years and years ago. I think Pewds played it too. If I'm remembering way back in the recesses of my memory. I think PewDiePie played it. I know. I'm trying to remember, did Captain Sparkles did play it. I think he did. Way back. Way back. Many moons ago. I think he played it when it came out. I'm trying to remember if Yogs did or not. I know Mark did. I know Jack did. Jack was more known for, oh God, what was it called? I don't even remember now. That like crash test dummies game where like you make the courses and have people ride the little, like ride bikes or ride like scooters and try to like, oh man, I can't even remember what it's called now anymore. It's been so long. He played that game more. Jack was more well known for that anyway. God, Flash games, rest in peace. Rest in peace, all games that were Flash games. You will be missed forever now that Flash is gone. But yeah, you don't joke, it's a chill game. It really is though. Kenyatta, have you stolen his crap yet?
Try not to die.
You look like you're not doing anything. But yeah, I love simulator games. I call them potato games because they're the kind of game that you can just come home to, turn your brain off whenever you're really like exhausted and just like do. So I love those. I've seen some crazy stuff happen on farming sims. The farming simulators come out every like couple of years. They come out with a new one and they add like new features and stuff. Some of the latest ones and the old ones, it was just like, here's a farm. Oh, I was going to get clay. I don't know why I came all the way out here. I'm on autopilot. In the old days, it's like, here's a farm, farm it. Like, you've got set fields and you purchase them and stuff. And the newer farming simulator games nowadays, they actually let you make your own fields. And they also let you place your own, like, buildings now, which is really cool. So you can kind of create, like, a really complex, big, bustling farm. And I kind of love that energy. So I'd love to play some farming simulator at some point, too. There's one game that I'm really obsessed with called Planet Crafter. That is basically, Planet Crafter, also kind of similar to Satisfactory. It's basically that you like are stuck on a planet, an alien planet, and your capitalistic overlords are like, you have to terraform this planet or else. And so you like go through, and with Planet Crafter in particular, you actually literally go through and terraform the planet. Like you do different things. You put like oxygen in the atmosphere to make an atmosphere. The planet literally undergoes like changes. So, yes, I do have the Horse Ranch expansion. That was the first Sims series I actually tried to play on the channel was, I was gonna do a horse, oh, we're competing for the stuff, aren't we? There we go. Hey, we can do it together if you're okay with that. That's kind of how Paleo works. But yeah, I have it. I was gonna do a horse, like a horse, like a challenge, kind of like a Sims challenge, but it ended up just being kind of too boring without too many other packs. We might end up revisiting it in the future now that I have more packs involved, because it's just going to make it more interesting. I was trying to do a legacy challenge with like 10 generations where you do like a different challenge each generation, but never got through the first one, but was kind of looking at it. I like it. It is a little bit unbalanced. There's only so many hours in a Sims day, and like taking care of the animals is such a complicated mechanic that like you basically run out of time super fast and have no time to do anything else, and like you basically just end up grinding taking care of the animals all the time. The best way to avoid that is to hire a ranch hand, but the ranch hands are super broken and they tend to break and not come, or they don't work, or they work too much, or they won't go home. And so it's kind of just basically I haven't played with it much since then, so but I need to at some point. One of my goals as I get farther in the 100 Baby Challenge is to eventually maybe have Lilith do a whole bunch of stuff. So like have a garden, do magic. Maybe we can have them get a horse at some point. That might be kind of fun. Because the horses are really cute. And I like how customizable they are. So, oh, now I have mail. Okay, I'll go check the mail and see if Kenyatta's done the deed. But yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with potato games, simulator games. They're my other sort of brand of relaxation. So, a lot of things to play, and that's not even counting the things that'll come out in the future too. Like, I know that now that cozy games are popular, there is a million companies trying to make cozy games, and so like, that's something I'll be keeping an eye on. Roomy collab soon. Maybe someday. That is definitely something we talked about. Something that we kind of have hoped to maybe do. We both have a particular long-term grudge against Nancy Drew games. And we both grew up playing them, and they were way too hard, and we didn't end up being able to finish a lot of them, or I didn't anyway, because they were too difficult. And this is back in like, you know, the early 2000s, where internet forums were not as easily accessed, and walkthroughs were not as easily found as they are today. And so we're hoping at some point to maybe do some Nancy Drew streams together, where she has the guide and I play the game, and we kind of try to like get that set up. But that'd be a little bit easier to do once we both have computers, and right now I'm the only one with a computer, so that would be a little bit easier if we could have separate mics and, you know, like do that sort of thing. But maybe someday. That's something we're definitely thinking about. So I actually would really like, just on the list of things I'd like to play, I guess. Oh, you can tell, Rumi, I'm on a chapter 186 out of 200 for solo leveling. You're enjoying, not earth-shattering, but good nonetheless. Yeah. I haven't read it myself, but the anime has me deeply enthralled, so we just did the next two episodes that are out in dub. Oh, we also, by the way, Silver, I actually got addicted to Mashal and we watched the whole thing, like, almost in one sitting. We were splitting it up. Like, the first half of the season, I was doing one episode of Mashal, one episode of another anime at night, and then I just had to finish it because it was so good. And I am with you. I am mad as heck that they don't have the season 2 dub of Mashal is not coming out till May, which really sucks. I'm assuming. So like I was talking about on stream the other night, but, used to anime, you had to wait at least like a year for season 2 of anime to come out. Lately, literally within the next anime season. So like winter season versus spring season, you get it like, you get it like immediately afterward, and I think that's causing a lot of production issues, and I think it's like production crunch, and I think basically they are potentially still animating the season 2 of Mashal even while it's still coming out, and so I think that that made them behind on the dubbing process because you have to like send it off to be dubbed and you know that kind of thing. May at least is coming out. Do you like One Punch Man more than Mashal? I like Mashal more. I like Mashal's sense of humor more. I think I haven't seen season 2 of One Punch Man, so I'm not like, you know, I don't have the full tea, but I think that One Punch Man takes itself way more seriously, and I think, oh, thanks again for your help. You really came through for me. Kenyatta and Ma don't seem mad at me anymore. Spare key. Good. That was what I was looking for. Can I have it? Oh my God. It like broke. Kenyatta. Dear Amy, I gave the Sternick a clean bill of health, but just keep thinking, what if you haven't been able to find the kit in time? I don't want to screw that up like that again. I'm taking this healing seriously. I saw this guy in the market and thought he could keep you company. Just don't stick your hand in the tank, okay? I might already actually have a Crimson Fang Tooth. I actually don't think I have one of those. And then I got the goods, but you so owe me an explanation for this one. Don't worry, my mom's got no idea what's going on. Go stop by and get your crazy illegal stuff. I will. Just let me put down your gift first. Yeah, I feel like One Punch Man is almost a little edgy to me. And just like, it's played for humor and it is really funny. Like, I think One Punch Man is hilarious. Don't get me wrong. But like, I think it just kind of... Mashal hits in a really hilarious way. I also love how much Mash is just like genuinely such a good person. Like that really, he's obviously super powerful, but like his delivery of his lines are so cold. Also, he's really funny. And like, it's just like, I love how whenever the villains are being creepy, Mash is just like, ew. Like, Mash is like, they play a lot of like, obviously like his friend's a sister con and he's like, you're a lolicon? No, I'm a sister con. That's supposed to make me feel better. Like, it's really funny watching him play off that stuff. And I like the story they're telling with it. So I'm a little bit more of a Mash fan myself than One Punch Man. Not that I don't like One Punch Man, but, you know, I was big in the One Punch Man fan base back whenever it came out originally, but then I don't really think the manga went in a direction that I personally would have really enjoyed. So I just kind of, you know, don't consume that one as much anymore because there's so many options out there, you know. But obsessed with Solo Leveling, really hoping that they bring the episodes out quickly. I have not been watching Shangri-La, or I'm not caught up on Apothecary Diaries either, but we've been taking a break and watching some like movies and stuff lately, so that's been kind of nice. Hi Kenyatta, let's do this illegal goods exchange in the middle of the street in front of the magistrate. It's totally fine.
Do you know what my dad actually does all day?
Hey there, when you told me to steal from my mom, you didn't mention it was Flo. I'm so sorry. Sorry for what? My mom knew I helped smuggle Flo? Oh my dragon, she'd be so upset. Anyways, here you go. You so owe me for this.
You were the highlight of my
okay,
day.
Reth, I got your stuff. Your sister's gonna be okay. Where is he? Where are you, buddy? You're not in there. Is he in his storeroom right now? Oh, he might still be in there. And like, don't get me wrong, I like One Punch. It's not like I don't. It just is like, I like Mashal a little bit more, I think. Oh, I'm stuckled. So, I think One Punch is great. Mashal's more the type of story that I like, I think. So, hey, buddy. I got the goods. Here you go.
So,
hey, Fancy Pants. I totally wasn't just crying behind those crates. Everything's fine with me. So, do you have it? Yes, I do. Wait, you really did it? Not gonna lie, I was half expecting you to show up with some bad news. How'd you pull this off? Kenyatta help me. Kenyatta, huh? Maybe she's got more guts than I gave her credit for. Listen, I know it might seem like I'm taking this lightly, but that's just how my face looks. I really thought this was it for me. But you saved me, saved Tish. You could have asked for the whole world from me and I would have given it, but you didn't ask for anything. Doesn't mean I won't try to pay you back. Come on, there's gotta be something you want. I just want you and Tish to be okay. And also you're my boyfriend, so you know that maybe there's other options later. That's sweet, like too sweet. I think I have a toothache now. All right, I'm joking. I'm just not used to people caring. But seriously, I know nothing can really repay what you did for us, but maybe this is a start. Maybe fresh for you, made fresh for you, Fancy Pants, and there are way more bribes where that came from.
I need to catch a quick nap.
Nice. Okay. Oh, what is this? Did he give me lettuce soup? Lucky Stew Pot. Or rather, your lucky stew pot now. Oh, that's sweet. I will go put it in my house. They did say they may eventually let us get married and have the, like, not, I guess, I don't know if they're going for married, but they said that eventually they would let us, like, have our, like, relationships live in our house. So, oh, there is supposed to be a whole thing about wearing pens. Oh, maybe I'm not high enough level with the romance for that yet. But yeah, it'll be a little bit weird if you can have them live at your house. I mean, listen, I won't let Rether live at my house because he's not sleeping, so I can force him to go to bed. But, like, you know, that'll be just kind of a strange vibe having did, like, the NPCs come and go from your house now? Like, that's kind of, how does it work if you have, like, multiple people in the same house? Like, if you have, like, shared housing with other players and then they also date Reth, or they're now 4 Reths? Like, that's kind of an interesting, thought experiment, I guess. So, oh, plain and simple, just like their parents' room. Oh, there's some, okay, so this is Nio's room. There's some heart chocolates there and a picture of Kenyatta. I wonder if he's planning on asking her out. That's really cute. The environmental storytelling of that is interesting. Don't like these rooms with no windows. I am a windows in every room always person, except the bathroom. I can tolerate bathrooms with no windows, but then again, they can also be on thin ice depending. So I need to have easy access to a window. I'm not claustrophobic necessarily. I just also really don't like houses with no windows. I need to see out. I need the light. All right. We're going to go put this away. We did good work today, everybody. We did Reth's level 4 quest, which is great. I'm going to hold on. We'll peek real quick at the friendship levels in a second. We have a whole bunch of like world quests we need to kind of like look up how to do, because I don't know. There's like, you have to get masks, find bones, fish things, riddles and stuff. These are all the finished. Look at all the finished quests. I know some people in the Discord have been complaining about there not being enough content. I think this is enough content. Holy cow. That's a lot of quests. Just because you get through them quick, don't mean they're not there. So we're kind of working on friendship still. We help Kenyatta with hers. She might be a veterinarian or at least a healer, which is really cute. So we're just kind of trying to peak some people out with their friendship levels so that we can... I mean, the thing is, we've slowed down a little bit, but that's because we're level 3 with like a lot of people at this point. We're like level 3 friendships. It takes a long time to get them to their level 4, but we're doing pretty good, all things considered. There's a few people we have to maybe start dumping gifts on just so that they can, like, you know, be better and get up quicker. But, you know, let's see. His lucky pot. Oh, it's all banged up and stuff. That's really cute. To the Amy bribery tactic. I mean, that's how all of these games work, right? You just shower people with gifts and then they like you. This is also technically factual for real life, but also can very quickly backfire, so don't advise against it. I would advise against it. Okay, we'll put his pot right there. I'll find a better spot for it later. Maybe like make an actual counter or something at some point. Whenever I eventually redo our kitchen and stuff. But okay, I think that is about it. That's a good place to end on, especially because we just got his pot, like the Reth's lucky pot and stuff. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I will see you back again on Friday for more Stardew. I believe in Stardew, oh yeah, so in Stardew we're going to continue min-maxing because I have gotten down, we're almost to the bottom of the mines, but what's more important is that it's summer and I want sprinklers, but I don't have sprinklers yet, so we might kind of, the thing is we have to be able to get the sprinkler crafting recipe, and we have to level up our farming for that, and we don't have that yet, so I might be kind of speed running a little bit through a couple of the days trying to get our farming up so that we can, and like maybe start clearing out some of the areas to prep for like animals and stuff. So like clearing the farm a little, doing some farming, because once we get sprinklers down, we kind of are free to do whatever the heck we want because, you know, they auto water for us and we don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of going to be our Stardew vibe. As always, I do stream on both Twitch and YouTube. So whichever one suits your fancy, whichever one you're more comfortable with, I have both of those for you. Also, if you missed any of the streams and you want to catch up, I would recommend checking out my re-uploads channel on YouTube. That is Amy's VODs on YouTube. I have all the games divided into convenient playlists and stuff. So very handy, easy to find. So there's that. Also, please check out the Instagram. It's Amy's Adventures Gaming on Instagram. I upload funny gaming reels and speed builds sometimes, as well as our stream schedule every week, so you know what is going on and what to look forward to. And all of that's linked in my about as well, so it's really easy to find. Just go look there. But yeah, I will enjoy my Chick-fil-A. Have a good night and enjoy your day off. Remember to wake up early. I know. God, don't remind me. I have to clean the kitchen too. Anyway, but tonight is fine. Anyway, I'll be fine. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day, and I will see you